Hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon, here on Twitch and YouTube. It is Monday. Happy Monday. It's Monday, November 1st, 2021. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Today we're doing episode 19 of our ongoing Retro Roulette series, using the animal and creature themed wheel. And if you're new to the channel, I stream every day from 1 p.m. Pacific onward. You can always catch me here on Twitch live playing retro games or games that have been randomized retro games, so that I can basically create a brand new play experience. The Retro Roulette series is very fun, where I take a bunch of time and curate themed lists of retro games, and I've created multiple different wheels that we can use, multiple different roulette wheels. You can spin the wheel at any time, and whatever game we get in a wheel spin, I have to play. And today, the theme that we're using is animal and creature themed games. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch every single one of my streams in full, previous to this one. Everything gets uploaded there in full, and if you're watching on YouTube right now, feel free to click that subscribe button. It'll let you know when I upload a new part. You can go check out all 18 parts of the animal-themed Retro Roulette, and go and take a look at some of the variety of games that we've already played. Now, this is our biggest wheel yet. It's 1,500 games from Atari 2600 to N64 that are all themed around animals and creatures. It could be that the main character is an animal. It could be that we have to save animals. It could be that we have animal buddies in the game. Who knows? It could be a game about a farm or a zoo. There's so many. And there's a ton of ROM hacks and homebrews and prototypes, that sort of thing, in the list as well. But our initial spin today gets us Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Sega Master System. We've played the second on Sega Master System before, and the first one, I haven't played before. It's got some good music. They're very drastically different games than the Genesis ones, or their Genesis counterparts. I think they all have different levels and stuff, so they're super fun. I never grew up with a Master System, so I never got a chance to play them as a kid. I just grew up with the Genesis. But Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is where we'll start, and you can spin the wheel at any time for 1,000 Moonstones, so whenever you like, you can use that redeem, and then I just have to stop, and we spin the wheel and play whatever's next. So stick around, enjoy some music from Stardew Valley, and I'll be right back with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Sega Master System. If you're watching on twitch.tv/3up_moon live right now, thank you so much for tuning in. Consider clicking that follow button, because once we hit 600 followers, we're going to be playing Zelda the Minish Cap Randomizer, and it'll be pretty chaotic. It's going to be one of the most chaotic Zelda randomizers that we've tried in terms of the settings, and we just beat the vanilla game, so it'll be really fun to dive into that in a completely different way. Also, by following, whether it's on Twitch or on Twitter, you'll know exactly when I'm streaming next and what I'm streaming next. Hello everyone. You should be able to see me and hear me. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is going well. You should be able to see the game. We got Sonic the Hedgehog on Master System up next. Let's check this out. Let me know if you need more or less game audio. Sounding okay though. And, you know, if you grew up with the Master System, feel free to share some memories that you have growing up with it. I never grew up with the Master System. There's a lot of really cool games on it, I'm noticing. It looks like we do have to just refresh a few things here. Of course. Okay, just a sec. Let's put some more music back from Stardew Valley. Again here, I grew up with the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Genesis, and then also got myself the Super Nintendo as I got older. But yeah, never had the Master System growing up, and there's a lot of really cool games for it. Sorry folks, I'm just having to reset my controller and my emulator here, but just won't stay. Okay, folks. That should work, that should work. Alright, we got Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Master System. My controller does seem to be working, so let's dive into it. That's funny. It definitely controls a little differently. It's a lot floatier than the Genesis versions. Welcome to the stream, Michelle. Welcome, Highlander. Yeah, so we do have Green Hill Zone, but it's going to change as we progress. Okay, that was a tough one. Tough one to avoid. I've never seen this down arrow. I'm not sure what that does. How are you supposed to attack those? We can't do the spin dash because it's Sonic 1. They didn't actually introduce the spin dash until Sonic 2. This is my first time playing this, by the way. We played Sonic 2, or at least like a fan-made like recolor ROM hack of Sonic 2 on the Master System as part of this same series, but this is the first time I'm trying this out. Oh wow. Excuse me. We're just cheesing it by running off screen? Yep, we cheesed it. That's awesome. That's amazing. So even though there was totally obstacles that would have stopped us, because we're invincible, maybe we just got lucky and ran over both the platforms over the spikes and somehow made it there. That sound effect reminds me so much of Wario Land. Speaking of sound effects, if you want to mess around with them, we've got 64 sound effects you can mess with using Command SFX or Command SFX2. You'll get your list, and just by hanging out and hosting and rating and following and subscribing, you'll earn extra moonstones, or sorry, sound stones, which will let you play sounds. Yes. Did we miss it? We just missed the Chaos Emerald, didn't we? Heck yeah. Got him. Act 3. Let's see. Nice. It's got unique boss music. Wild Jim Carrey appeared. Bye-bye. Bridge. They didn't even try. Or is it Bridge Zone? Great music. Almost sounds like the opening theme song to an 80s anime. My only gripe with this game, I think, is the panning. There's like a really quick sort of scan and pan effect that's happening, and a lot of Game Boy Advance games did this too. I'm not a huge fan of it. We're gonna get a game over. This is ridiculous. Ooh. What's up, Haseo? Welcome to the stream. You son of a fish. I assume that fish has a fish mother or father. Oh, and we died. Yep. Okay, well, it's okay. We'll grind at this for a little bit. Like I said, first time playing it, just getting used to it, and it is a little floatier than the Genesis versions, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of how the three games are similar but different to their Genesis counterparts, and I really like when things work out that way, similar to like the Mega Man NES and Mega Man Game Boy games. They're very different. I haven't played many of them, but they're drastically different from each other. I was going to do 2 streams yesterday. We were going to do a co-op stream with me and my partner Michelle, but I just got super tired, like super zonked after the first stream we did yesterday. So we will do a co-op night where we'll play Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but we'll probably play a few other co-op games as well. If you want to catch us doing co-ops, you can actually see a few of those videos on my YouTube channel. There's an entire playlist of us playing Mario Golf, like the original Mario Golf on 64, and also some really cool versions of Tetris as well. Yeah, so you don't have the spin dash in here, but you can utilize slopes to get speed somehow. If we were good. If we were good. you know, I'm sure this exists because there are just so many different ROM hacks of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 out there and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But I would love to play these levels, because this is a very different Green Hill Zone Act 2 than we see in Genesis 1. I'd love to see somebody take these levels and recreate them on the Genesis. So like basically a remake in the style of the Genesis games. I think that'd be really cool. If that already exists, I'm like really positive that it actually does exist. Yes! Emerald Get! Also just set up a Ko-fi account. I don't know if anyone here hasn't heard of Ko-fi. It's basically similar to Patreon, where you can support streamers and creators monthly or just single one-time donations. Except they don't give, or they don't take any fees at all. They don't take any cut from the donation. So they give every bit of the donation to the creator. So it just supports creators a little better. So I'm going to start phasing out Patreon, and we're going to start offering some cool perks through Ko-fi. But right now, if you want to buy me a coffee through Ko-fi, you can do that. The link is on my main Twitch page. I've noticed a lot of other creators that are good friends of the channel using it, and it just aligns a little more with how I feel about how people should get paid in terms of creators, content creators out there. It's never necessary to donate, but always appreciated. And we'll be offering some really cool 3 Up Moon merch soon as well. Ooh. I want to say thanks to Lucas Bell as well for putting together the layout of the channel and doing all the graphical stuff regarding the channel. It means a lot. And for just being an awesome designer. Ah, see, I knew you could get it. Oh yeah, this is the Ko-fi link, by the way. And if you are a creator yourself or a streamer, go check out Ko-fi. I'd say it's highly worth it. You know, if you make comics, make and publish your own comics. If you are an artist that does illustrations and you want to sell prints, so there's so many different great ways you can utilize Ko-fi. Dang. I think this is supposed to be called Sky Bridge Zone, not just Bridge. I don't know why it just says Bridge. But I think the official title for this is Sky Bridge Zone, because I'm positive I've heard this music before listed under that name. Oh, we gotta do this a couple times, don't we? Oh, yeah, it's 3 times. Damn. I had a feeling, and then I screwed it up. The reason why Ko-fi came to mind is I'm literally drinking coffee right now. Just a nice, freshly brewed coffee. Also, all the donations towards the channel, whether that's one-time PayPal donations or through Ko-fi, it all goes towards upgrading the gear. Damn. upgrading the gear for the stream. So right now I'm actually streaming on a MacBook Pro laptop, but the goal is to get a streaming PC, upgrade the mic a little bit, upgrade the lighting a little bit, just little things here and there, with the end goal being more multiplayer collaborations and multi-streamer collaborations and more co-op streams. I want to be able to play and host some multiplayer challenges, almost in the style of a game show where I get other streamers together along with me and we compete in different retro game challenges, which could be kind of fun. I've got some ideas to grow the channel, and you can basically just help directly become the engine for those ideas and for the channel. Yeah, right now I'm using a second-hand MacBook too. But you know, all things considered, being able to put this together with the limited gear that we have is pretty awesome. It's been years. Oh, I'm just gonna keep doing that every time. It's been years since I've had like access to a computer and just proper gear. So this is hilarious. We're gonna get that far, and then we're gonna keep dying in the same spot over and over. That's fine. This is exactly how the first time I played like Sonic 2 on the Genesis or Sonic 1. This is exactly how it went for me. I just hit a certain wall in a level and constantly die in the same spot. Also, to be fair, that part wants me to slow down, and who slows down in a Sonic level? Yes! Perfect timing. Oh, heck yeah. Nice, this is the first time we're seeing the bonus stage. Woohoo! I like the moon up there. Hello. For a second I was like, S-E? What's the next letter gonna be here? The whistling, or the whistle in the music reminds me so much of Super Mario RPG. And now I just want to play a Sonic RPG. Come on, folks. Is there a good Sonic RPG out there? Even a fan-made one? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. That's cool. That's a cool little minigame. Good job, Sega. Great. And when the game wants you to go slow, it just feels like very against the whole principle of the Sonic game, you know? You know, the 8-bit music, though, is very charming to hear, especially that piece of music. . 'Cause, 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 ' Oh, it's just straight up to a boss fight. Interesting. Oh, that's one way to do it. It's structured differently. Instead of you know, the second act just having a boss fight at the end of it, they just make the third act a separate act in itself, and just have a small section before the boss. Beep 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 beep. Skybridge Zone, let's go. Normally I have save states set up so we can kind of progress through the level, but we actually don't have save states going on for the Master System. So I just gotta get good. Hey. That happened last time. One. Yeah, see? Gonna make me go slow and cautious like this? Come on. Oh wow. Yeah, this whole level is like, don't go fast. You will regret it. Ah, that's what that's for. I see. I'll take it. The extra hog instead of the extra man. Amy Rose is a hedgehog, right? As well. Same as Sonic. She's not a different animal. Well, I like this backdrop. Despite it being only just a few colors, it's simple, but just like the idea of the clouds and the mountains, it looks nice. It's nice to see pixel art and just to see games pull off really good like pixel art and sound design for, you know, within their limitations, like retro games like this. I think there are Game Gear versions of the Sonic. What was it? Auto-scroller Sonic level. Very suspicious. But I'm pretty sure the Game Gear versions of Sonic the Hedgehog are just ports of these exact levels. Starting to learn a lot of Game Gear games were ported over to the Master System and vice versa. Auto-scroller Sonic? Come on, look at this. I've never seen anything like this. And there's a reason for it. What? This isn't even like you have to go slow in this part. This is like a, yo, Sonic shouldn't even be playing this level. It should be a Big the Cat level. Yeah, this is pretty rough. So you basically just have to hug the right. Fuck you. No. Wow. No! What artificial difficulty is this? That's so ridiculous. instead of them like making the level harder, they're just like, let's make all the difficulty come from the fact that you have to play slow, which is not how Sonic is meant to be played. I.e., imagine a Mario level where they just were like, you have to play this completely differently than any other Mario game. What's up, Zombie Pipper? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Isn't this a Mario stage? Yeah. This is Skybridge Zone Act 2 in Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Master System. If you can believe it, this is the first and only official auto-scroller level I've ever seen in any Sonic level. You know what? After all these years, I realized it gotta go fast. It's just, the speed was just distracting me. And I realized it's all about the memories. Sonic's real chili dogs were the auto-scrollers he played along the way. And that's no good. You feel bad for any kid that got this. Yeah, imagine like all your friends growing up had the Genesis version, and it was just all about going fast. And they're like, yo, the second level is amazing in the Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog. You gotta check it out. And then you got the Game Gear version. You know, the music's cool, so I'll give him that. Oh! Was that worth it? Well, we know that there's a 1 up there, at least. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. The TV box with the down on it, that's a checkpoint. At least they give you checkpoints. That's kind of cool. And it's pretty nice considering like when the levels aren't auto-scroller to have the checkpoint is pretty cool. my greed. We spun too close to the sun. That's the best. Okay. It's not all about the rings. This is super sketch. You're meant to do that because of how slow this moves. That's nuts. Thank you. Yikes. If you're not following Zombie Paper, please go check out his channel. There's a shout out. Awesome mod, awesome streamer. Recently doing a really cool art stream. I was watching. I can't verify my account via a phone, but I was watching. Really cool Earthbound art stream. I've guested on Zombie Paper's podcast, the semi-interactive podcast, and we talked about the Earthbound soundtrack, as well as many other things regarding like sound design in video games and cool soundtracks. But Earthbound is one that I think is really close to Zombie, and for me it's very inspiring in many different ways. Visually, through the soundtrack, all that stuff. Ooh. This is fun though, despite it being a challenge. And like I said, you know, earlier in the stream, you can spin the wheel anytime, so feel free to spin that wheel, and we'll get a different animal and creature theme game. Actually, from the same series, we got Sonic 2 on the Genesis, but we played as Knuckles. It was Knuckles in Sonic 2. We got to the Oil Ocean Zone. There's a lot of really cool Sonic the Hedgehog ROM hacks in this this list specifically of animal and creature themed games. Oh yeah, totally. We'll have to organize something for sure. Nice, we can cheese it. That's how you add cheese to that chili dog. Yeah, definitely down to appear again on the podcast. don't know if you've heard of Ko-fi zombie paper, but I just created a Ko-fi account, and it seems pretty cool. It's like Patreon. People can do one-time donations and buy coffee for a streamer or support a streamer or a creator. And they have a really cool platform for people who make comics, for people who make their own original artwork, want to sell prints, anyone that wants to sell digital artwork. But I just set up an account for it. It's on my main page, but I'm going to phase out Patreon because they don't charge any fees. They don't take anything extra. And they just align with me a little more. There's a few friends of the channel have been using it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. You use Discord the most for communication, but do I prefer Twitch or Twitter? I would say either Twitter or Discord for me is what I would use the most if you need to get at me regarding scheduling. Cool. Okay, so we got our gem. Got our gemerald. It's a chaos gemerald. What are the gems called in Steven Universe? Are they called crystal gems, I think? That's what they call themselves. You've heard of Ko-fi, yeah. Patreon was nice for many people, but you've heard over the years the recent changes aren't great. Nothing against Patreon, to be honest. Like, it's not, it's just that I like the idea of Ko-fi. And Patreon is really cool. Like, they've got a really cool merch setup as well. But it's just, you know, depends on which route you want to take. I just align more with Ko-fi. My body aligns more with coffee. Nice, this is cool. So it was cool to see this. And I guess you just automatically get here if you make it through that last level and get the Chaos Emerald. Damn. There we go. Nope. This is not easy. Oh, weird. Ah! How much should we get? Nothing? Alright. Like I said, we're not using save states for this, so you have to go through every level again. This would have been a rough one for sure to have played back in the day if this is the only one you had. But I have played many janky games that are unplayable. This is definitely a playable game for sure. I mean, a cool marathon would be to play the first 3 Sonic games on Master System, then the first 3 Sonic games on Genesis, and you could include Knuckles in there if you wanted, with number 3 to call that a complete game, and then play the first 3 Sonic Advance games. So it's a full 9 games, but you play 3 trilogies of games. That could be cool. It's a lot of Sonic. But you know, people do that. There's a certain name for the challenge. I'm trying to remember what it is, but it's a speedrunning challenge, and you have to get all 120 stars. So all stars in Super Mario 64, all the shine sprites in Super Mario Sunshine, and then all the stars in Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2. And then they basically speedrun all 4 games. And people, I think, have since added Mario Odyssey to that challenge to get all the moons. Wow, now that's just trolling. I understand it's the bridge level, but it's gotta have some troll moments. Oh my. That was a ledge grab and a half. No. Two, three. Oh, lucky. Also lucky. No! Okay, that's just stressful.
Bam! That worked perfectly!
Back to Sonic Auto-Scroller Zone. Oh, oh no. Hey, come on, I jumped over you. This side-scrolling level is basically just Mario, but with Sonic. Yeah, totally. What's up, Chin? Genesis Sonic is much better. It's much, much better. So we're playing the Retro Roulette. If you're new to the channel, basically I've got over 1,500 games in a list, like curated games that are all related to animals and creatures, and every single Sonic game is on here, including a whole bunch of like ROM hacks and stuff. And this is the first time I've ever played this one, but this is the first game we got for the day. And you can spin the wheel anytime. This is a regular series that I do with different themes. We've done spooky and horror, Halloween-themed games. We've done games about eating and food and cooking. Space and sci-fi and alien-themed games. But yeah, this is the first time I played it. It's super floaty, and the fact that there's an auto-scroller level, like, I've never seen that in any 2D Sonic game. We have played and beat Sonic 2 on stream. We played a ROM hack of it, the Genesis version, and it was actually pretty cool. A ROM hack that basically kept all the aesthetic changes from the Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sat AM cartoon, the Saturday morning cartoon, which is really awesome. It changed Robotnik and Sonic and Tails just visually, and then we also played Knuckles in Sonic 2. But I grew up with the first two Genesis games. So those two are very nostalgic to me. Is there anyone in the chat that grew up with a Master System? gotta screenshot all the moons that we find. I'm making a cool piece of artwork for the channel. Oh, nice. Ah, there's something great about seeing those Casino Zone bumpers. Oh, no way. Come on. Cool art, eh? Yeah. I've just been saving screenshots of every single pixel moon that we've come across, whether it's a power-up or something in the background, in every single game that we've come across. And so I want to put something together utilizing all of it. I don't know what yet, though. Oop. There we go. Got that life. Yeah, I like the bonus stage music in this too. That's cool. You do the same with zombies in video games. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Yeah, I have an ongoing folder since we started. I'm really excited to, like, this is the first time I'm playing this game, and I'm really excited for my birthday stream on November 3rd, this Wednesday. I'm going to be streaming The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We're going to be starting around noon, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, or noon Pacific. And it's the first time I've ever played Majora's Mask. It's a moon-themed game. It's got time travel in there, and to me, getting older is just time travel in one direction. But we're going to do a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I've ordered a bunch of donuts, like from a local bakery, birthday donuts, and basically it's our first subathon. So I'm going to be playing Majora's Mask for the first time, and then... yeah, my birthday's on the 3rd. And then we'll have basically every sub and every gift sub will get you a spin of the birthday wheel, and then all sorts of things can happen, like we have to flip the gameplay upside down for 2 minutes, or I have to play with my controller upside down for 5 minutes, or there'll be a treat yourself or a birthday treat option, and I'll try a different donut or a different bite of a different donut. But I encourage you to also have a treat of your own, whatever it is. Whatever is a treat. And that would just make you feel good to take a bite of or drink of or whatever. Ah, that's tough. Really have to get used to his pattern. But I'm really excited for it. I'm also going to be sharing some of my music that I've never shared before. That's one of the options on the birthday wheel. We'll take a moment and I'll play one of my songs. And then also you can share a YouTube video. I'm going to try to get that working as well. And we can just take a moment and just watch a clip of something. 1.5 to 2 minutes long at max. But it'll be super interactive. Our end goal, right now we have 15 subscribers, and our end goal is to get to 50, so we can unlock a new emote. Bruno, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the Dorito chip there. Piece of the Dorito Triforce. If you had to pick one, the Dorito of Wisdom, the Dorito of Courage, or the Dorito of Power, I think I'd say the Dorito of Wisdom. That would have to be mine. Ooh. That was close. Yeah, Sonic on the Master System today. This is my first time playing it. It just happens to be the game we got in our initial spin of the wheel. I love this music, but this is a really hard boss fight. Okay, that's the goal. We jump on him, we sit over here, we learn to shoot over there, and then we jump. Music kind of sounds like the Casino Zone. There we go. Just had to find that pattern. Whoa. You remember you used to play this one as a teenager? Nice. Ugh. Is that it? Oh, we still have one more. Okay, wow. Yeah, I never played this one. And I feel like I was missing out definitely on the soundtrack for sure. You'd go with the Dorito of Wisdom as well. I screwed this up big time. Let's do this again from the top. I saved. I caved and I saved. Zombie Paper, you'd go with the Dorito of Wisdom too. Courage and power work well with wisdom. It's true. I feel like a brave Dorito doesn't sound like something I want to eat. You know what I mean? Wow, this is quite the courageous Dorito. It's like, well, why? Like, well, what's wrong with it? Something's wrong with it. Why does it need to be so courageous? And the Dorito of power, I mean, I got my own power. I don't need to derive power from something else. But the Dorito of wisdom, you could learn a thing or two from the Dorito. You'll choose the Courage Dorito if you reincarnate as Majora's Mask Link. I feel like that you might have more than a few nightmares if the Majora's Mask Link is the one that you're reincarnating as. I'm excited for the third because, like I said, a lot of people have said it's a really dark game. It's a difficult game as well. I know the soundtrack to Majora's Mask very well. I used to listen to it in university a lot. I never played it. Favorite version of Link? Nice. That's awesome. I'm really, really excited to try it out. Whoa! Captain Jax versus Games. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for shouting out Captain Jax. Welcome to the stream. We are playing, you just raided in on probably the only auto-scroller Sonic level I've ever seen. Whoop. I knew it was going to happen. Welcome to the stream, Make the World Cute. What were you streaming today, Jax? And yeah, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3UP Moon. I stream every single day from 1 PM Pacific onward. I'm a session drummer and sound engineer from Western Canada, and I do a ton of retro games. I play a ton of randomizers of retro games. I love to shuffle retro games up and just try playing it from a new perspective. And all my streams are up on my YouTube channel. Hope everyone had an awesome Halloween weekend as well. We are playing right now some Sonic on the Master System. Sonic 1. It's the first time I'm playing it. And the reason why we're playing it is because this is the Retro Roulette stream, and I have an ongoing series, basically, where I've curated themed lists of retro games. Some are animal and creature themed, some are spooky and horror themed and Halloween themed, some are food and eating and ingredient themed. And basically, it's attached to a roulette wheel, and for 1,000 moonstones, anyone can spin the wheel at any time. So this is just the initial spin that we got today. This is episode 19 of our Retro Roulette series, and we're doing the animal and creature themed wheel with 1,500 plus retro games on the wheel. ROM hacks, homebrews, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Bruno, definitely this is a Sonic game that is super tricky. But it is good, though. I enjoy it. It's a little floatier, a little jankier, and when the raid came in, you could see we're playing an auto-scroller level, which is so anti-Sonic. Like, to go slow like that, or to stop like that, it just does not make a lot of sense. This boss fight is real tricky, though. Damn. I'm gonna try and load again from here. Nice, you're playing, nice, 3D Battles of World Runner. I love that game. I actually had it in my original collection as a kid. Growing up, my uncle was collecting NES, and he gifted me his NES and his games, and he had about 40 games. And that was one obscure game that he had. It's actually made by Square. And I was very surprised by that. Very, very difficult game. We've played it before on stream a couple of times, but the music is really cool, and it sounds so much like a Final Fantasy game. It might be the same composer, or whoever was working for Square at the time. It is a very difficult game, though. Like, the difficulty ramps up really quickly with World Runner. I spent a lot of time as a kid playing like NES ports of arcade-style games, like games like that. They're really tough, limited amount of credits, and it was kind of all about building up the high score. Okay, I think now that we've done this a couple of times, we should have the hang of it. No good. And just before the raid, I was talking about how I'm doing a birthday stream and my first subathon on Wednesday, on November 3rd. I'm going to be playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the very first time, and each sub and gift sub on that day, we're going to spin the birthday wheel, and there's all sorts of wacky stuff that can happen, so I might actually be playing like a boss fight for the first time in Majora's Mask with an upside-down controller, or upside-down gameplay. I also encourage you to join in and also make some treats, because I have a birthday treat option, and whenever we get that on the wheel, we can all collectively, kind of like a collective hydrate or a collective like shot if it was like a drinking stream, we'll just collectively treat ourselves. I'm gonna have a bunch of birthday donuts instead of cake this year. If you have cake, if you want to make cookies, if you want to basically just hang out and treat yourself in those moments, that's the idea. Should be pretty fun. This is so tough. It's tough to do this without dying and without save states. I was trying to do this without save states earlier, but I've succumbed. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So this came out after the Genesis version. I did not know that. I did not know that. Very cool. Hatchlord, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I hope everyone had an awesome time over at Captain Jack's channel. Nice. Interesting. Yeah, so those TV boxes with the down arrow are checkpoints. Haha, yes. I was like, you know what? It's gonna auto bounce me back, and it did. Very cool. Genesis Sonic was released in June. Yeah, I thought Sonic was the Genesis launch game, but I think it actually is. And then this just came out afterwards, right? I mean, the Master System, there was games for the Master System definitely before Sonic 1. And I've been kind of diving into the Master System like only more recently. Same with the TurboGrafx 16. Discovering a lot of really fun games. PBR64, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. Yes, we're playing some Master System Sonic. Remember that anyone with 1,000 Moonstones can spin the wheel at any time, and you can send me off into the universe of other animal-themed games. This is your very first game ever. Nice. Very cool. So super nostalgic. This is my very first time playing it. But that kind of gets me on the topic of, we did a Game Boy Advance like celebration stream, because recently it hit 20 years old, back in September, and so we did like a bunch of Game Boy Advance launch title games like Super Mario Advance 2 and Fire Pro Wrestling and Konami Crazy Racers. What were some of the launch titles for the Genesis? I'm very curious now. There we go. I know, 20 years, it's pretty crazy to think about. Came out in 2001. Please don't say that. Yeah, I have memories like getting my Game Boy Advance for the first time, the purple one, and also getting Super Mario Advance 1 as my first game, and bringing it to school, like to elementary school. Bruno saying, I always remember my free afternoons playing this game at about 14, 15 years old. Yes. Was it tough to get past Skybridge Zone here the first time? Yeah, that was my first game on Game Boy Advance. But I'm trying to think of other Genesis launch titles. Ah, damn you. Is it game over? No, okay. We're saving. This should not be this tough of a boss fight. I feel like I'm pseudo-distracted by the chat, but that's fine. What? That's cool. That's cool. If you need it, there's an extra life to the left. You know what? They've done this already in another level. In Green Hill Zone Act 2, there's like a little hidden box to the left. I like that. Just in case you want to do some exploration. Nice little touch. Okay. 1, 2. I'm a friggin' session drummer. I shouldn't be having timing troubles. But then again, Mega Man games, I suck at the boss battles in Mega Man games, but I can get timing and other things completely, perfectly. In fact, I've only ever played Mega Man 1 and 2, and Mega Man X. Come on. Can we do it? So stressful. Oh, yes. Yes. I love throwing that one into non-Mario games. Okay, this is it. Jungle Zone. First time. Great music. Woo. Oh, cool. I can get behind these platforms design-wise. Oh. Oh, this is... That's not a good sign. You're like, I hate this zone. That's a great emote, by the way. This game has no idea how much I need that. Like, I mean, as a kid, this would have frustrated the hell out of me if you got here and then you had to go all the way back. The vines are really slippery too. Like, not these platforms, but these. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, forget it. Forget the extra life. Nope, you can't do that. This level's dreadful. It can also eat your inputs as well. You know, when a game just makes the next level like infinitely harder because of like a stupid little stage hazard or slipperiness, or just because it's an ice level it's harder, you know what I mean? Or just because it's an auto-scroller. I feel like it's such a cheap way to, I guess, like, instill a false sense of difficulty. I'm gonna keep trying, but I'll probably end up spinning the wheel here in just a second, and then we'll play a totally different game. Oh no. This is the worst kind of thing you have to get people to do. Oh man. Unless you know the level already. Definitely can't do this first try. That was extremely lucky. That was a crazy save. Monitors in this game can be destroyed only hitting the superior part. Yeah, we can't destroy them from underneath, right? Or from the side. No. You know what we need? We need a Sonic the Hedgehog Master System maker. Like Mario Maker, but you can make levels this janky. That's what we need. Nope, nope. I need patience. Oh, you never noticed this before. Interesting. And you just played this game last week. Well, it's interesting, right? Like, when you're playing a game versus watching someone play a game, your perspective is very different. See, you just need patience. What? Again. Save. got this, we got this. We're close. Guarantee you we're close to the end. I know that was extremely lucky. Oh, I see. Fooder Hill, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Wow. There's no way I could have done that without the save states. And if you were a kid growing up with this and you got to this point and you just like worked at it and you're like, yes, new level, let's go. The amount of like trolley moments where you can just fall into the water there or slip off of the vines, like, oh, that would have been frustrating. There must have been many a broken Master System controller. Many a frustrating attempt at that, for sure. And having to start back at the beginning. See, look, this is nothing. Interesting. I was only able to break that because we somehow like clipped through it and then hit it from the top. Oh damn, you're mad. You can't get past a level in Sonic CD and now you're stuck. Oh damn. Sonic CD, I really, really enjoyed that game. I never got to the end of it, though. But I really enjoyed it as a kid. I got a CD-ROM version of it. What level is it that you're stuck in? That's not cool. Oh, I hit the signpost at a good speed there. Minimal sign spinach. Speedrunners of this game would be proud of me. It was totally unintentional. But I'm sure there's like a strat. If you hit it at a specific speed, you have to hit it at a specific speed every time. It's kind of funny, actually. I like that there's interesting little tech like that with speedrunning. I'm not a speedrunner myself, but I think that it's really cool that people get to know a game so well that they're like, oh, if you enter it at this angle or at this speed, that you can kind of clip through this or you can skip through that. It's pretty sweet. This is a very drastically different level than the last one. Maybe refresh? It's running smooth on my end. But there's a very floaty Sonic game. That's awful. Yeah, what Sonic CD stage are you stuck on? No. Oh, weird. The broadcasting animation isn't too laggy or janky on your end. Sometimes it can be laggy, but yeah, if it's happening with a couple people's streams, it could be. Maybe it's an internet thing. Weird. If there's a little bit of lag, then I'm not sure what it's coming from because it's showing me from a few different sources that everything's going okay. Okay, it's not unwatchable. Good. I do want to fix that though. Does it look like we're missing some of the frames? Is that in the game play? Is that what's going on? Because I can fix that. Oh, it's a pinball one. I got you. Oh, I know. I think I know which level you're talking about, but I don't know necessarily how to beat it. Is it like PowerPoint-like? Exactly. As long as it's not PowerPoint-like. I still want to smooth out any frame rate issues that we have there. Oh, damn. Ooh. That is super hard to control the first time. I can't imagine anybody beating this stage the first time through. Without dying a couple of times. Sheesh. Well, unless I'm giving a PowerPoint presentation. Missing a few frames. Okay, cool. Okay, I will, I'll look into that when we switch over to the next game here. Whoa. Wow. Oh, you keep seeing me die and then play. Well, it's because I just keep reloading because I just want to see at least to the end of this next boss fight, like what the next boss fight's like. And then we'll spin the wheel. Unless someone wants to spin the wheel. You're like, what the hell? Also, it's not easy to see me press the load button, so you can't necessarily tell. It's like teleporting. I think if I save here, use RetroArch to play this, if that helps. Oh, okay, cool. Could be an emulator thing, but it could just be simply that I'm streaming off of a MacBook Pro. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay, then maybe we can at least take on this boss fight. Oh, Sonic CD's great. Oh, cool. Bruno, use Kega. Okay. Jungle Boss Zone. Oh, thanks. I always want to switch out the different... I always like the design of Alolan Meowth, and I always want to switch out the GIF that we got going on. We always theme it up, so if we're doing spooky games, then we've got like a vampire or a bat. When we do animal games, we switch it up. Can't tell Meowth is your lad, but Alolan Meowth is also great. Yeah, I like the design of it. I like some of the alternate forms a lot, actually. And usually on Wednesdays, I do a co-op stream with Rathe V. Murray, a good friend of the channel. And right now we're doing Pokemon Suite, which is a cool ROM hack that redesigns all the Pokemon. Kind of like alternate designs, but it's an entire Pokedex of alternate designs. And types as well. All the Pokemon are edible treats, like candy apples and brownies and cupcakes. This Wednesday is my birthday, so we will be postponing it for a week, but I will be streaming. Thank you so much, PBR64, for the follow as well. Appreciate the support. Ooh, yeah, we're 3 followers away from 600. Once we hit 600, we'll also be doing a Minish Cap randomizer stream to celebrate 600. Hitting a lot of milestones. This boss is very awful. I highly agree. They're becoming like really janky ever since the last level. Oh, interesting. That's rough. The only thing different is Mortal Kombat. For fighting games in general, you use the good old gens. Nice. Do Bruno, when you stream fighting games, do you have a fight stick at all? Like an arcade controller? I was considering getting one. I think it'd be kind of a fun thing to do and maybe play some more fighting games. Well, you know what, folks? I think what I'm gonna do is spin the wheel, because we haven't spun the wheel yet. That boss absolutely sucks. Oh yes, and Minish Cap, I'm a big fan of Minish Cap. We played the vanilla game recently, and you can actually go to my YouTube channel and check out the full playthrough. But I've heard a lot of things about the Minish Cap randomizer being super chaotic. I play a lot of Link to the Past randomizers, so it'll be a fun thing to dive into and try for the first time. When we hit 500 followers, we played Wario Land 3 randomized, which was fun. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to spin the wheel, because I've got 1,500 games in this list here, and we'll spin the wheel, we'll see what game we're going to get that's animal or creature themed. And it's given us game number 108. Also, the music we're listening to is from Stardew Valley, if you're curious. Game 108 is... It is... It is Dragon Egg on the PC Engine. I have played this one already. We landed on this one a while back. I do highly recommend checking it out though if you haven't played it before. Dragon Egg is a platformer which has you holding an egg that looks like a Yoshi egg in front of you. And as you power up your dragon, it will eventually hatch and you can hold it while it breathes fire. And then eventually will get wings and you can have it lift you up, kind of like how Tails lifts Sonic in Sonic 2. So it's like lifting you up, and then you power it up again, and then you can ride it, and then you can ride it, and it'll breathe fire. But if you take hits, you'll actually go down those stages. And if you get more power-ups, you'll move up them. So it's kind of an interesting... You won't go down to like the egg form if you take a hit, but you'll just move back one stage. It's a really interesting game. Highly recommend checking it out, and it's up there with some of my favorite PC Engine games that we've discovered recently. But I will spin the wheel again, just simply because we played it, and we played it for a good chunk of time in the previous episode. So game 740 instead. The boss claims another victim. Exactly. Yo, Mike, thank you so much for the follow. I get a shout out for Mike7A here. I'm also going to do another quick shout out to Captain Jax. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had an awesome Halloween weekend. Yeah, go check out Mike's channel. Really, really cool retro channel. I pop in there every once in a while. Also, Captain Jax versus Games. Thank you again for that raid and for sharing your community over here. After that 3D World Runner stream. Yeah, game 740 is... I wouldn't normally re-roll unless somebody else would roll the roulette, but heck yeah! All right, we've played this one before for our Game Boy Advance appreciation stream, but the next game we just got is Konami Crazy Racers, which was a launch title. We were just talking about launch titles earlier in the stream. It's a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, and yes, the Game Boy Advance did hit its 20th anniversary this past year. Hopefully that doesn't make you feel old. But up next, Konami Crazy Racers, which, fun fact, came out as a launch title for the GBA, but came out before Mario Kart Super Circuit, and does a lot of the things that Mario Kart Super Circuit did first. On the GBA, at least. So stick around. Lots of cool characters we can play as from the Gradius and Parodius characters, to the Moai statues from Parodius, to Grey Fox from Metal Gear Solid, and Drac himself from the Castlevania games. I won't be long. Also, this piece of music, composed by Concerned Ape as part of the Stardew Valley soundtrack, incredibly impressive, tricks me every time. I always think I'm listening to Final Fantasy music. Sorry folks, it's just going to take a second here. Okay, well, I guess that's not going to be the game we're going to be playing because that specific game, for some reason, is not working for us. I'm not going to bother troubleshooting. We're just going to do a quick spin of the wheel here, so stick around. We'll see what game we're going to play. Oh, nice, you're going to take off PBR. Well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for the recent follow, for helping us get closer to 600 followers. And we're going to play, we'll play a different game here. It'll just be a sec. It looks like the game that we are going to get is game number 915, which is... okay. Double Dragon on the Sega Genesis. Completely different. Stick around for that. It will not be long. Alright folks, we're just going to switch over to the other layout, and we've got Double Dragon on the Genesis up next. Thanks again for sticking around. Actually grew up with Double Dragon 2 on the NES, and it was kind of a gateway game into other beat-em-ups. So the Streets of Rage series, the Final Fight series, and that sort of thing. We played a lot of really fun beat-em-ups on stream. And you know what? I am discovering a lot more about NES beat-em-ups. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3, I didn't realize were beat-em-up games. And we played a little bit of Double Dragon 3. So I've been really enjoying this series specifically because I end up discovering and learning about new games all the time. So stick around, Double Dragon on the Genesis, which I've never tried before, up next. Thanks again for your patience, folks. To those that decided to stick around, this is Double Dragon on the Genesis. With some awful music. Okay, it's a remake of the first one, the first Double Dragon on NES. We did play a similar game to this, Double Dragon Advance, on the Game Boy Advance, which was also just a remake of the first one. Let's go with credits and lives, just so we can give it a full test. Bump it up here. Yep, this looks a lot like Double Dragon Advance. Perhaps even Double Dragon Advance was just a port of this. Oh, this controls a little bit better, though. Definitely controls better than Double Dragon Advance. As I mentioned before, I grew up with Double Dragon 2 on the NES, which is just a fantastic game. It's just really tight, control-wise. This little solo part is awful on the Genesis. Let me know if you need less or more game audio, or vice versa with my mic. The audio levels jump around from game to game, so. Oh, we're getting raided. Sebastard. With that raid at 13. Welcome, welcome. Dr. Rowe, welcome to the stream. I'm playing some Double Dragon on the Genesis. It's my first time playing it. It's not as janky as the remake on the Game Boy Advance, but it's still pretty good. I would have to say the NES one, for me, is still my favorite of the three renditions of the same game, but Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, is easily my gateway game into Streets of Rage and Final Fight. We got a mod in the chat if you want to give Sebastard a shout out. And Helltrack and Dr. O. Got some awesome folks in the chat. How was your stream, and what were you streaming? In fact, while this music goes, I'll just go for it. Thank you again to the recent followers, thank you to Sebastard for the raid, and thank you to Captain Jax vs. Gaming for the raid as well. Yeah, go follow all these awesome streamers if you can. Thanks for bringing your community over here. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name's Matt, otherwise known as 3UpMoon, and I stream every single day here from 1 p.m. Pacific onward. This is part 19 of our Retro Roulette series, where I've got a curated list of games that are all themed, and the theme today is animal and creature themed games. So we played Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Master System earlier. Oh, a Bobo's pissed. Oh no. And now we're playing this one. Of course, the dragon is the creature in question. But you can spin the wheel anytime, and then we gotta play something else. Two-Tone 8, nice. Welcome to the stream. Another awesome streamer. You should 100% check out. I love how intimidating the slide whistle is here, too. It's that slide whistle. I mean, it's a life or death situation, and then all you hear is just one of the guys just pulls out of his leather vest. He just pulls out a slide whistle just to throw you off. That would work. It would distract the opponent. That's got to be canon now. But yeah, this game, I'm sure, is much better co-op as well. This is a hilarious Abobo fight, though. Whew. But it seems like we're keeping it Sega today because we played some Sonic and then some Genesis. Oop. Heck yeah. Terrible rendition of this song, but also awesome at the same time. I've never heard a slide whistle and not frozen in fear. It's like hearing a lion roar, you just know exactly. You feel it in your bones. Okay, this is badass. Whoa. Hope everyone had an awesome, spooky October month. An awesome Halloween as well. A safe Halloween. Gonna be doing a birthday stream this Wednesday for November 3rd. It's our first subathon. All subs and gift subs are gonna trigger a birthday wheel and all sorts of things can happen. And we're gonna be playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the first time. So you can tune in. It's gonna be around noon Pacific. I'm really stoked for it. I've never played Majora's Mask. It's going to be like a blind playthrough, but all sorts of wacky stuff can happen, like upside-down controllers, upside-down gameplay. And I'm excited because it's a moon-related game, and time travel to me is basically aging. Aging is time travel. It's all the same. We're all time travelers, are just moving in one direction and can't move backwards. And can't change the speed of our travel. Sonic Blast Ride, welcome to the stream. We got a lot of awesome streamers in the chat today. Nice. Oh, come on. You know what? I can't pick up that baseball bat, can I? Yeah, I can't. There we go. Nope. Ooh. Oh, come on. Didn't even get to use it. Ooh. This is janky and also tough at the same time. You think they were inspired by Super Mario World for this section here? Let me do one more shout out here. Such good music, but just some of these instruments are so farty. Yep, that happened. Yeah, I was saying Double Dragon 2 on the NES was my gateway into beat-em-ups and brawlers and stuff. And I really, really got into the Streets of Rage series. I still haven't played number 4, actually. And Final Fight series is really fantastic. Oh no, it's here, folks. The game just needs to let you know that shit's going down. Uh-oh. So we've also played Return of Double Dragon, which is, I think a lot of people just call it Super Double Dragon as well. It's a Super Nintendo game. That's a lot jankier. This one kind of keeps, and what I mean by janky, I just feel like there's a disconnect between the player and the game, where Double Dragon on the NES, and even this, it's a lot more responsive, I guess. But there are a lot of people really like Return of Double Dragon, the Super Nintendo one, because it's got a ton of different custom weapons. And it's got the most weapons out of any Double Dragon game. I also find that enemies will actually, like, multiple enemies will attack you and catch you in these loops like this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But games like Streets of Rage 2, that doesn't happen as often. The AI just works a little differently, but yeah, the enemies will often just stay on either side of you and bounce you back and forth. Oh, dang, that sucks. That's why I think it's pretty crucial to play this one co-op. Come on. This is rough. Awful music. Yo. This is unacceptable. No. We're not in a good state. We got a ton of credits though. I just set it up so we've got 6 credits. So we'll play either till the credit runs out or until someone spins the wheel. It is playable though. I would argue that Double Dragon Advance is not playable. Yeah, it happens. cool. Enemies can hurt each other. I didn't realize. Come on. It's not easy to drop your weapon either, intentionally. Well. Yeah, thanks so much for the raid again, Sebastian. Hope you had an awesome stream. Kind of a rainy day over here, so it's a perfect streaming day. Oh. Did anybody dress up for Halloween, and what did they dress up as? Feel free to share in the chat. Oh. I wonder who this mystery person is. For the reward is 10,000 bucks. Crucial to the storyline. Well, you didn't dress up. Not a single person trick-or-treated in your neighborhood. Yeah, there was none of that going on here either. No trick-or-treating. At least not into the house. Played some fun spooky games yesterday. Splatterhouse One Pocket Graffiti, which is actually a pretty tight game. I feel like a lot more accessible game than the other Splatterhouse games, which we did play as part of the horror series. We also did some Ghosts and Goblins All Hallows Eve. It was an NES Ghosts and Goblins ROM hack. It was actually pretty fun. Oh, nice. At work you dressed as Sonic. And you were Yagami from the game series Judgment and Lost Judgment. He's the main character. Nice. Very cool. So you had 2 costumes. Heck yeah. Yeah, we were playing some Sonic on Master System earlier, and it's a tough one. It's a floaty game for sure. Get out of here, man. I definitely feel like there's like a jankiness to the controls in this. It's not as janky as Return of Double Dragon, but come on. It's pretty rough. Oh, some of the ROM hacks, yeah. There's some pretty interesting ROM hacks out there. And a lot of the games in these Retro Roulette lists are ROM hacks. You know, it's cool to see actually there's like a progression and evolution in ROM hacking, because in like the late 90s, because there are ROM hacks from like 97 and 98. In the late 90s to the mid 2000s, that's sort of like what I consider the early era of ROM hacking. And then you see a lot in that era. You see a lot of either just new levels to games without any graphical changes, or just graphical changes only and no changes to the levels or the mechanics. And then after that period, you start to see a lot more people experimenting with like custom coding, and like there's ROM hacks out there that actually change the mechanics of how a character controls. Like we played Sonic 2. It was called Kirby Superstar 2, but it was a ROM hack of Sonic 2 that removed the spin dash, turned Sonic into Kirby, turned Tails into Waddle Dee, removed the flight ability that Waddle Dee had, gave you a double jump to kind of make up for like, that's kind of like the floatiness that Kirby has in platformers. And also changed it so that the spin dash button allowed Kirby to eat all the enemies on screen and like kind of inhale them like a vacuum. Not, you can steal their abilities, but you could clear all the enemies on screen. And it was actually really cool. It was the same levels as Sonic 2. The levels weren't changed at all, but it was just a mechanics hack. So there's a lot more people like messing around with ROM hacks like that, like modern day. And I think it's pretty cool to see that there's a lot of people still making ROM hacks, and to compare them as well. There's just been an interesting progression through the history of them. Like, there weren't a lot of Super Mario Bros. 3 ROM hacks, weren't too many back in the day, but now there's a lot more because there's, like, utilities people have access to, like things like Super Mario Bros. 3 Foundry, which are like level editors and just different tools. There's always different utilities and tools that people put out. Like, I used to mess around with something called Track Edit, which let you export and import tracks as bitmaps, like BMPs, from Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. So at that time, in the early 2000s, I used to mess around with it just for fun. I would add like extra ice patches in the snow levels to make it tougher and stuff like that. And just through copy pasting into Microsoft Paint, you can actually make your own level, basically. But because of that, there was a ton of ROM hacks that are like a ton, like hundreds of ROM hacks, because it was just a really easy to use tool of Super Mario Kart out there. But I don't think I've seen any for Mario Kart Super Circuit, for example, on the GBA. So it really all comes down to like how dedicated is like a person to figuring out how a game ticks, and what tools are out there to make it easy for them to do so. Come on, we can get past this. It's just John C. Reilly. Let's go. Looks like John C. Reilly. Whew. This music actually sounds more like music from Battletoads or something. It's got a Battletoads vibe. Yeah, the hitboxes are pretty rough. Okay. Abobo used rock throw. We know that it's not actually that serious because there isn't a slide whistle. Yeah, no, I think we might be stuck in a loop. We're stuck on repeat in an Abobius strip. At least with two player, if you're playing co-op, then one player can fend off some of the enemies. Whew. This is rough. It's awful. Yes. There's an edge there, thankfully. Nope. This is a ridiculous fight. I feel like we need the Spock versus Kirk music. Invade the enemy's base. Okay. I thought that's what we were doing this whole time. Fighting Solid Snake. He's kicking our ass. Okay. Gonna head off and cook some dinner. Cool. Alright, well, I'm very grateful for the raid, and have a good dinner. Thanks for the lurk as well. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Majora's Mask, I might need help too. It's my first time playing, so I'm not doing a no spoilers thing, and if people want to help out with tips, I'm greatly open to it. I'm very familiar with the soundtrack of that game, so I'm very excited to get more familiar with the actual game itself. We played some interesting Ocarina of Time ROM hacks, and I tried a couple of them off stream, and it just got me more excited to dive a little further into the N64 games again. My most played 3D Zelda game is Wind Waker. It's taking a while to just fight this one enemy. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, see, the enemies just, that's their AI, is they just like try and get on either side of you to lock you. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but you kind of have to keep deking them out. Like Double Dragon 2 doesn't do this, and it controls better on the NES. So I think those two are things mainly, and the music are what pulls me towards that one more than this. Oh, so dumb. We're down to our last credit too. It's kind of ridiculous that we just keep dying this easily. You know what I mean? Like it feels like the AI is just like really badly designed. If you just watch the enemy patterns for a little bit. Yeah, apparently he stays up there. Ooh. Wow. Okay, are we just gonna be cheap now? Because we figured out a way to be cheap. Yep. Okay, I think this is what's happening now. Sorry, folks. We're gonna cheese it. It's the Hulk! A Bobo, angry. Lord Brookums, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the support. Yes, we are fighting a Bobo Hulk. A bulk. Ooh. That's right, you ran away. If someone destroys a Bobo Hulk right in front of you, you run. Remember, folks, you can spin the wheel anytime for 1,000 moonstones, and we've got a whole list of 1,500 plus animal and creature themed games. If you're just joining, hope you're having an awesome Monday so far. Oh, yikes. You get out of here. This music. It's kind of great. Yep. Let's go. Ah, he didn't follow me. I was hoping he'd be dumb enough to follow us into the spikes. That was dumb. Okay, this is actually our final life. Then we'll spin the wheel. Yep. Just a bunch of flying kicks. How many flying kicks you got? As many as you can. Yes. Uh-oh. Really? The kick isn't working now? No. It's not gonna happen. that was it. We're going to spin that wheel, folks. We're going to play some music from Stardew Valley in the meantime. And we're going to see what game we get. Thanks for sticking around if you're a part of Sebastard or Captain Jax's raid. Appreciate that. Oh, and we are 1 follower away from hitting 600. Once we get that, we'll be playing Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap. More than likely, that means that we'll be playing it tomorrow. If we hit that today, then we'll be playing Legend of Zelda Minish Cap randomized, trying that out for a 600 follower celebration. So that's kind of cool. That means we'll be doing that as well as our first time playing Majora's Mask on the 3rd. It's going to be a Zelda kind of week. So we're spinning the wheel, and it is landing on game number 740, which is... Oh, that's Konami Crazy Racers again. Hold on a second. Let me spin that wheel again. There we go. Sometimes we get double ups. 249. Alright, there we go. It's just the randomizer that I'm using. Okay, we're going to be playing Cats Ninja Second Coming on the NES. I don't know if it's a ROM hack, I don't know if it's a prototype of a game or a homebrew project. We've played a lot of NES homebrew projects on the stream, and actually if you're watching on YouTube or if you want to go check out my YouTube channel, I've done probably 6 or 7 NES homebrew streams just focusing on really cool new homebrew games that people have been making for the NES, games that were made in 2021 or 2020, and games that were made even back in like 98, 99, all sorts of cool stuff. So maybe this is it. It could be a ROM hack. I have no idea. This is Cats Ninja Second Coming on the NES. Stick around. Ooh, I had my moon up the whole time. That's so funny. Didn't even know. Alright, it'll just be one moment here. Thanks for your patience. Okay, this is hilarious. This is a Russian version of Samurai Pizza Cats on the NES, based off of the ridiculous anime. But then translated as Cats Ninja Second Coming. We played this before as part of our food-themed Retro Roulette, but we'll play through a little bit of it. C-tapped. Ready to play? Press C-tapped. In Soviet Russia, press C-tapped to play. Okay, if we have an option of character, we can be Artapo, or Sikaku, or we can also be Nipipi. Of course we're going to be Nipipi. This game is made by Tecmo. Look at this dude rocking it. And the Rocktopus. The Rocktopus. Kool-Aid Man. It's got a little bit of a Mega Man vibe. One of these characters has to have like flight or a double jump or climbing or something. There we go. Oh no! Okay. That's so funny. Of course it's timed. Also, yeah, side note, has anyone ever thought of making a Castlevania game that's entirely cat-themed? Calling it Catsylvania. Yes. Just jump over him. Neep beep beep. Oh, you gotta start from the beginning of the stage. Of course you do. Changed up the pizza cat, or the cat's ninja. Ugh. That sucks. Yeah, no matter what, you have to start from the beginning. Come on. It's not an easy game. Give it one more try, then we'll spin the wheel. It's actually really dumb. Because we just ran out of everything, didn't we? Oh no, it charges up. Oh, I get you. We go to our main character, and then it charges up. I see. Oh shit. Yeah, everyone shares the same, like, 5 hearts, so that makes it a little difficult. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to spin the wheel, but nothing wrong with that. We'll play some more Stardew Valley music, and let's see what other animal and creature themed game we can find. Cats Ninja. That's so funny. Makes me want to rewatch the Cats Ninja anime. Nope. 964. Line 64 is Dynamite Ducks on the Sega Master System. So back to the Master System, where we started. Alright, Dynamite Ducks up next.
Wow.
Should be able to hear and see the game. Okay, what? Hold on a second. Let's start this over. It's like the DuckTales theme song. Almost. Colonel Sanders is in the background as soon as we start. And the character looks like Bean. Is it Bean the Duck? Sega character who showed up in Sonic Fighters. It's got an Earthbound vibe because you're just walking through the modern streets, punching angry dogs. I'm assuming they're angry. This is interesting. Okay, this is the game. So you're just adjusting some settings. Okay. What the? What the? You can't interact with Colonel Sanders, besides standing on his head. So this is just a game developed by Sega from '89. And I mean, it's a beat 'em up as well, if you think about it. It looks like a slice of pizza. When the roller skate is lifted up, and those guys get hit. See? Slice of pizza. Slice of pizza. Whoa. I prefer my duck undercooked. Raw. did it. Beat the first boss. These guys look like Earthbound enemies. This is actually a pretty cool game. I would have played the heck out of this if I was a kid growing up and had a Master System instead of an NES. It's much better than a ton of the NES games my uncle gifted me when I was a kid with my first collection. Is there anyone in the chat that grew up with a Master System, and anyone in the chat that's ever played this? I mean, this is a game that was released, I think, primarily in Europe, this one. Ooh, second boss. Oh, that was doing damage to it. Okay. Through the door. What? I see you, Mom. I don't think you can hide.
Good luck!
Oh, it's a weapon for us to use. I thought it was an enemy. Amazing enemy design. There's some good ones here. The red boxing alligator. And yeah, I think the main character design's pretty cool. It's basically got Sonic's colors. Or Sega colors, as I'd like to call them. It's basically Sega Blue. Nothing wrong with that. Whoa. When you die, do we start over right here? Yes. The sound effects are very reminiscent of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Come on. Yeah, it is doing damage. Come on, come on, come on. We're hitting it somehow. It's a lot of hits, but we are doing damage. This is Bean, I think. Bean the Dynamite, not Bean the Duck. But that makes sense, Dynamite Ducks. This is definitely the Sonic character, Bean. Didn't know that there was a game associated with the character. Nope. That's the end of it. Okay, it starts you here at least. Come on, we are doing damage for sure. Yeah, definitely. This is a pretty interesting boss fight. Like, I much prefer this kind of boss fight than the boss fights we were dealing with in Sonic the Hedgehog on Master System earlier, which is super fun still. Let me know if you need more or less game audio as well, folks. I think we did it. Wow. I'm so excited I'm just gonna punch 3 dogs about it. 'Cause I'm a duck. Wearing a goddamn bow tie. Hi, Mole. Here's a punch. hey, Mole. There's another punch. Not my treasure. It is now. Fetch. Good boy. Fetch. Good boy. Come on. Definite Sonic vibes when we die. Like, it's the animation from The Legend of Zelda, it's the sound when you die from Adventures of Lolo. But there's one frame where you look like Sonic. So that's a weird mashup. The fact we have to do this again sucks. And this boss fight is balls. Literally. Just one sec. And Stegosaurus McCarty comes in with that wheel spin, so we're going to change it up. So we're going to see what other animal and creature themed game we get. This is interesting though. Clearly this is where the Bean character, Bean the Dynamite, came from, which was Sega's own weird-ass imagination. But it's a pretty cool beat 'em up. There seems to be a delay in our Stardew Valley music. But yeah, just one sec here and we'll spin that wheel. Yeah, we got that Alolan Meowth hanging out with us. We are one follower away from 600. Did you have a good day, Daryl? Also, welcome to the stream, Shaky Otis and Nicolette, if you're hanging out. Doing some animal-themed games. We played some Sonic the Hedgehog on Master System. Played a little bit of Dynamite Ducks. Double Dragon on Genesis. Hope you had a good Halloween as well. So I'll be streaming on my birthday at noon on Wednesday, by the way. I'm going to be doing Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Still looking for a house. Nice. Hopefully something will pan out soon. Spin wheel right as we speak. So let's see what game we'll get. Game 1119. Alright. 1500 games to pick from here. So game 1119 is going to be an animal and creature themed game. It is... Oh. We're looking at Batman the Dark Knight on the NES. So it's a Sunsoft's Batman game from 1989, but probably new levels and Christopher Nolan's Knight. So all the Batman games are in this list because to me that counts as an animal themed game. And Sunsoft Batman has some really epic music on the NES. Sunsoft was really well known for doing incredible soundtracks on the NES and on the Game Boy. Their soundtracks tend to vary on other systems like Super Nintendo and Genesis and onward. But their classic era like Game Boy and NES soundtracks. Stick around, we've got Batman the Dark Knight, a pack of the NES Bat from 1989 next. I'm gonna do a co-op stream with Michelle, but I got really tired yesterday. I did do it earlier. There are costumes they had. Also two awesome rays from the Bastard and from Captain Act. Well, Kaz, thank you so much for the follow. That makes the 600 follower. I really appreciate that. Thanks for helping us get. It means we're gonna be playing the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap next. In the next stream, not today. Just gonna try and fix what is going on with the stream at the moment. We're getting a little bit of lag here, so I'm just trying to figure out what that is all about. But yes, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Intriguing. Check my stream, let me know if it's lagging. Please, quickly. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Sorry, folks. folks. I think the stream is caught up to itself, but I now have to fix something going on internally with another program, so just one moment. Hope you enjoy the Stardew Valley music.